Okay. So I'm just gonna shoot ahead of you. When you see the red booth, let's stop over there.
Oh.
Okay, here's red. Okay, let's stop right here. See if you can just do any question with anybody to figure out what the hell they're doing here.
I'm really exhausted right now.
I know. Save the best for last, man. See if you can find anybody that's with red and ask them anything. Just ask them about MRMC, the automotive stuff. Actually,
I just bought a red, and I was wondering, like, what's like a good setup for like a run and gun, like.
The man you need to speak to is over there in the bucket hat. James Luca. James will be the right person to set you up on that.
Okay, I had a question. He's one of my students. My name's Kevin. What's your name?
Okay, David.
Nice to meet you, David. So we went to NAB. We met a couple of folks from Red Manufacturing in Lakewood. The thing that I was most interested in is how is MRMC incorporating with Nikon to help people understand what's coming next with all the presets and all the things you can do to use, like the Cinebots over there.
It's way early days for that conversation.
Okay.
It's way early days for that conversation. I don't. Nobody knows the answer to that one right now. It only happened just before NAB. We're still working that stuff out.
Got it.
I know there's lots of rumours, but
what's your role with Red?
I'm the VP at Global South.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to get a couple of loaner cameras for our students to use. And so we got a couple of packs that we're going to point towards the Department of Defense. Yeah, so we were lucky enough to get funding to talk about some heritage projects. One of them is about those guys, Tuskegee Airmen. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Tuskegee Airmen?
No.
Yeah, these were pilots, World War II pilots.
Wow.
And about 80.
You got it? Sorry. Okay. Whatever you need to do. Thank you. Sorry.
So we have 89 pilots from their command that were killed in action, and only 2 of their remains, only 2 of their airplanes have ever been found.
Seriously?
Yeah. So this is a project that National Geographic is interested in because it's taken a lot of science to be able to find the 2 pilots' remains that have been repatriated and buried in Arlington Cemetery. And it's really a search and rescue mission to find their families to see if we can find some of the people that we believe are who they are, but we can't figure it out until we get the family's DNA. And the time is running out because all of the stuff that they've got in storage right now, it's basically being preserved as best possible. But if they don't get people to step up and submit their DNA, we're just going to have to close their X-Files. And it's a story. It's a story that we won an NAACP Image Award and a Producers Guild Award for the sequel that we're doing, the prequel that we're doing. So it's really the DoD interest in making sure that everybody that has somebody who died in action or killed in action or even served has some understanding that they have a story. The DoD wants to do a vault release of all these stories.
That's a really good project.
Yeah, and so there's something called the Military Entertainment Complex, which is where the Pentagon meets Hollywood. So all the film projects that have been done, like what was it, the Tom Cruise one?
Top Gun.
That was done with the Military Entertainment Complex. So all the planes, the ships, everything were given to the producers by the Pentagon. So they became the partners, so that reduced the cost of using authentic stuff. So those are the people I want to introduce Red to. Would you be a person be interested in learning about all that stuff?
I would.
Okay. Let me stop and get.
Actually out.
Yeah, I don't, but I'm going to.